Okay. Did anyone see a giant monster thing flying around?
Oh, I did.
Okay, where is he?
What will you do for it? I have some tasks. If you do them for me, I'll tell you.
I just take off running.
Wait! I need you to do my tasks. All right, fine. I'll deal with you. Whoa! I don't like the level of contempt I'm getting here. Yeah, well, I don't like people who make other people do their shit. These are important quests. Okay.
Is this a rated M game?
What?
Did Super Mario just turn into rated M just out of nowhere?
Is that M for Mario?
Oh, you're okay. I'm the only one who knows that.
What's your first very important quest? So, this is dire. Without it, the whole village may perish to Bowser's clutches. Okay. I need you to climb up on my roof and clean my gutters. It is of the utmost importance.
What is this, a Mario Party?
And Captain Toad was like about to go off on this guy, and as you say that, Mario.
Oh! Minigame challenge, huh? Yay! Exactly!
Like, bead of sweat.
Okay, let's do a practice round. Yes, a practice round!
So what's the minigame?
He literally hands you a shovel, and his roof is like covered in moss and bird shit, super slippery. And it's like, he goes, if you fall while scooping the gutters, you lose!
Cool.
So whoever is going to helm I would say actually all of you can participate.
Yeah, no, it's a competition.
Can I just suck it real hard?
Oh, do you want it? Yeah, you can use your vacuum to try and do it. Yeah.
Okay.
And then everyone else, if you want to make probably
Routes?
either a save the princess roll or a hee hee hoo hoo roll.
I'll make this hee-hee.
I myself have no fingers, thus cannot hold a shovel.
Oh, your hands just wrap. As he hands you the shovel, your tentacles wrap around it for you.
Damn, I forgot. I gave him a power-up earlier. He can't collect power-ups. Whenever he would get a power-up, instead he gets some other random object.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Well, I figured if it was something just to go from like small to big, that's one thing. But like a separate like
That's
power up.
Okay, if you can shrink, you can grow with power.
Well, I would say the power pill was one of those. Which the what happened still happened. You got straight meth.
That's right.
He just made you meth.
He gave me a pill. I just wanted to feel better, and then it translated to math.
The power's understood. Did you roll yet, Cody?
I got an 8.
An 8. Okay, so 2 8s, which is 2. 8. So, what Bowser? What?
Okay, so everyone, kind of in a Mario Party fashion, is now on like a 2D plane.
Yeah.
That you're looking
Like top-down table.
Top-down table, and you're going through and like cleaning gutters as they're like constantly filling up with stuff. You're like going through, you're vacuuming, you know, everyone else is shoveling.
A salient thought crosses your mind. Where the fuck is all this shit coming from?
And then suddenly, the timer's got 30 seconds left. Bowser, off the screen, slams down on the side and starts firing fireballs. Increasing the DC by 1.
Can I try to distract Bowser with my cool hat?
Roll Cookie.
No, he's got to move for this.
It's pizzazz.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Holy shit. 14.
What does that say?
On a hit, they'll stop whatever they were doing and
Yeah,
focus on you for a bit.
So as Bowser lands down and begins to fire these fireballs, you're just utterly captivated by this beautiful Shy Guy hat.
I
I only fire them at you for a They're now
Clean
following
quicker!
So everyone, can you make one more clean the gutters check?
Sure.
As we'll say, the penalty for that, you're getting the job done, but something happened was Bowser came down.
Yeah.
Do I get like -4 since I'm taking all the attention?
Well, you roll and we'll find out.
Okay.
So I got 11.
11. Okay. Aaron, there's a whole other dice tray right there. No.
Yeah. I got a 3.
You got a 3. Okay.
I got an 8 again.
You got an 8 again. You got a 9.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a success, a partial, a fail.
Yes.
Okay, so clear with the fail. Toad, as you're like scooping, did you take a power up already?
What do you mean?
You're still small, aren't you?
I am small.
As you're scooping, you go to turn around, and seeing Shy Guy in danger means nothing to you
Sorry,
because you slip and just fall off the fucking roof.
Loser!
And then as you land and impact the ground, what does death look like in this universe?
It doesn't. I fell off the screen. I never. So no one like in their peripheral. No one is aware of what happens to me as I fall, except you. You see me cruelly crumble into like mushroom bits and way too much blood. Everyone else, that's not in your plane of vision. You don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Myself included.
You got a 9?
9. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll say I don't think it's fair.
So
for you to
we
get
take off a 9 just to
Yes, we're at 9. 1.
Okay.
So yeah, you like horrified by the absolute carnage befalling your companion. Don't dodge out of the way of a fireball, and again, like the clothing's tighten around you. But you're feeling good with all that meth you had earlier.
It really helps. Takes the edge off.
I still have the suit. I just realized that.
And then you're still Dr. Mario.
Yeah.
And then I'll say at like the timer ends. There's no necessary penalty. Bowser, you go like and just like float off screen again, and as the camera turns, you're just gone.
What does Shy Guy see?
You see him like float off camera, and then he gets real blurry. But it's like
No,
actively,
he goes from like
he's actively like
forward
his.
facing to just like this thin.
You just
What
just see
the
a
fuck?
line, and it's like the line isn't moving; it's just there still.
My bubble pops.
Ah, jeez.
That piece of shit is gone, isn't it?
But
He's like
you all see like pop up like winner, and it's Mario there, and you'll get another 20 coins.
I am the superstar.
And I'll just be like,
See, I told you it was very important those gutters get cleaned. Bowser would have wiped the whole village clear out of the sky.
You know,
He still attacked us, though.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
I am.
Learn to trust.
All right. What's your second quest?
My second quest. Even more important than the first.
No way.
Without this, thousands will die, not just this village. I need you to go into my house and fold my laundry.
Okay.
Are you fucking serious?
Okay.
Yes, that's how serious this whole thing is.
Okay, you know what I'm gonna do, and this is not very Mario-like to do. But this is player. Mario's the player.
Oh, sure.
So he's gonna take his hammer and he's gonna just smash it. I'm assuming I don't know if Ralph sees something different.
Holy fuck!
I think you're rolling so long, Gay Bowser.
Yeah, roll Solange Bowser.
Because I would assume it would kind of squish him like a thwomp would. Or he gets smaller.
When has Mario ever been able to hurt NPCs? Don't you just like squish them and then they come
Yeah.
right back up?
Yes.
That's a fair point.
But I only got two. Yeah.
Okay, at 2?
Yep.
oh, do you not have a plus at all?
I don't have a plus on pizzazz.
Oh, so you literally rolled 2 ones.
Yeah.
Try it. As you bring back the hammer and slam it down on Toad, he's like, my family! You watch as he like scrunches down, and as you pull the hammer back up, he pops back up and goes, well, that was was very rude, Mario.
What did you expect?
Now fold the fucking laundry.
I grab him and I do the doesn't tell me.
Yeah.
And smash. It goes like.
Yeah, roll again.
Okay, was it? Yeah. All right. Again?
Did you also roll 2 ones?
Yes.
So as you spin them around and let go, it's like you just click the grab button again, where it's like they just like shunt off and I'm just standing there. It's like, hey, no more funny business. You're not a dryer.
Luigi, help me.
All right, let me take.
No, stop. Go fold the fucking laundry. It is thousands will die without it.
No, let me talk to you. I'm gonna use the nice one, not the Solange Bowser. But the Mario time, be like, how you doing? Let's just say we don't do the laundry, and you tell us where Bowser went.
Roll.
Yeah, you guys.
So on a 7, he goes, I mean, I'll tell you where he went, but I need you to do some things for me.
Yeah, this doesn't work too well in this one.
So you're gonna do the laundry folding
Yeah.
mini game?
Can I?
Actually, this one's not a mini game. You just actually you all walk in prepared for like a mini game to start with like a little tutorial window pop up. And it's just a basket of laundry. Okay, I assume you fold the laundry.
Yeah.
It's not. No checks required. It takes 4 minutes. There are some like underwear that have like noted streak marks.
Intriguing. After we fold the laundry and we go back out, I approach the toad and I say,
Hey, look, I'm sorry about before. What's your name?
Toad.
Right. Look, Toad.
Do other toads have names?
They do in Paper Mario.
Okay.
no, it's fine.
Toad, I'm sorry I didn't trust you before. You're right. Bowser did show up, and that was awful. And if we hadn't cleaned your gutters, who knows what might have happened. Right. So, in the spirit of adventure, I want to know, why did we have to fold the laundry?
Because thousands would die without it.
Oh, how do you mean?
It's too complicated to explain to you.
Oh, please?
And I roll Mario time to convince him. Okay. I'm gonna roll plus heroism. That is a 10.
Okay. He'll lean in and go, just between me and another toad.
I just didn't want to do it. Didn't you just tell me to fucking trust you?
I am trusting you.
You hypocrite! Mario?
Wait. I have one more task, and this one's really important.
What is it this time?
Oh, jeez.
Mario's mostly a very nice person.
Bowser's going after the Mushroom of Destiny that's in the Mushroom Gorge nearby the town.
Well, you need to start with this one.
Because it was the least important. I need you to collect the Mushroom of Destiny and bring it back here for safekeeping. After that, when everything's good, I'll show you the way.
Okay, can I roll what's insight in this game?
Maybe I honestly feel like that would be save the princess, because you're like trying to discern if this action is actually heroic or not. There's not really a direct equivalent.
I would say Mario Time or Save the Princess, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
And what are you trying to glean from them?
Like, is he being serious, or he wants that mushroom for himself, and he's going to let us do other stuff? That is a 9.
Okay. I don't fully he genuinely wants you to get the Mushroom of Destiny because it is like an important thing to collect.
Okay. It's a goal.
Alright.
Okay, heroes, I will see you on your return. The Mushroom Gorge is that way.
2 out of 3. You better hope it's a 2 out of 3 in your favor.
Bitch.
And I will.
Whoa!
I will follow Mario.
All right, you all head to the Mushroom Gorge. This is
During this time,
Oh.
while they're heading to the Mushroom Gorge, the camera pans over to Bowser, and somehow you can all kind of understand what's happening, but like you're not really there, and you wouldn't really have any recollection of this.
your eyes all shift to a different location.
Right.
Okay, wouldn't it be funnier if it's just Ralph? Just Ralph notices we don't.
I think Ralph is the only one it doesn't happen to.
Yeah.
You all watch as everyone just goes like laugh or like limp, and you just see like their eyes are full white.
So Bowser had been in deep negotiations with the Unfolded Laundry Hater 5000, a robot that tries to destroy worlds when there's unfolded laundry that is sitting around. So they had been doing scans, and they had found the unfolded basket of laundry at Toad's house, and suddenly the unfolded basket of laundry is now folded, and Bowser loses his negotiation, screaming, "Oh, that Mario!" And then it kind of back.
You just go.
Oh. Luigi, you would know about this. Am I a piece of shit?
What? You would know about this.
I don't think so.
Okay. I
Have
feel no remorse.
you seen the fan theories? I'm the one who's a piece of shit most of the time.
I agree.
What? You can never be Mario.
So you watch as they all go from this like limp daze to just like immediately talking to each other like they had a shared experience that you just weren't a part of.
Hey, Doctor.
Oh,
I'll get another hit. This is getting to be too much.
I give him 2.
You give me 2?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
We get a start.
You all watch and he starts flashing like that.
I start flashing. I take off down the road, and as soon as I make it far enough, Bubble grabs me, brings me back. I take off again. I'm just cycling.
Yeah, that was a bit too much.
Sorry. You all head towards the Mushroom Gorge. It is a huge, densely packed forest of mushrooms. So what are you guys gonna do?
I'm going to, once we arrive, I'm going to use pan the camera to try to look around for something that would be a mushroom of destiny.
Okay. As you're all looking at this impassably thick forest, you all watch Toad. None of you except for you see this as like you watch Toad's like neck extend out.
Only he sees it.
Only he sees
okay.
it.
That makes more sense.
As his like head like his neck just stretches and detaches as it like flies into the sky.
Little nightmares too.
You can clearly see a.
I do have to roll.
Huh?
I have to roll.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. 6.
What does that do?
Failing.
Nothing happens. I don't see anything. I don't. There's no success state here.
Got it. It's a densely packed forest.
Ah. I didn't see anything, guys. Maybe it's underground.
Right before he starts speaking again, you just see his neck go and just like retract in, and you hear it's like cracking and crunching along the way.
I will take 2 steps back.
Okay.
All right, let's just. Does Luigi have anything? Do you have anything?
No.
Do you have anything?
Not unless you give me a power up.
More men.
Yo, I'm gonna.
Not more math.
As you begin like entering the forest, I'll say you can clearly see like 3 noted paths. There is one that is like really like unnaturally dark to the right. There is like a clear straight path, or to the left, like there are several mushrooms of like different heights and varieties.
we should probably go at least at the right.
Okay, Luigi. We gotta work on your fear. So we have to go to the right.
Oh, no.
Come on, Luigi.
Mario.
Luigi.
I'm with Luigi on this one too, Mario.
The mushroom of destiny is probably that way. The big mushrooms.
What was it? What was the other one? What was the other path?
So it's parkour, clear, open, and straight, spooky, scary.
Oh, we split up.
All right.
Well,
Okay, Luigi, you take the right.
Do you want to roll a Mario time to see if you can convince your brother?
Interesting.
You've done this before in Paper Jam. I know you did. 13.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, you are inspired by your brother. You feel courage welling up within.
Then I'll just immediately start heading down the dark path, but as soon as I get into the dark place, I'm just gonna flashlight.
Okay, so is everyone splitting up?
Yeah, I'm going down the straight path.
I'm gonna
Straight.
follow him down the nice straight path,
'Cause I
but
can't
I'm gonna
jump.
keep a considerable distance.
And then
between
are you
us.
going to go the bouncy path?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll start with we'll do Luigi, Mario, and then the straight path. So Luigi, as you're like as you're walking down it, like stereotypically in stories, like in this instance specifically, like this would be the correct path. Would be. As you're walking along though, you feel your leg get caught, and as you look down, there's just a hand reaching out of the dirt, like a skeletal hand that's grabbed you. I need you to roll. You can roll. What do you do? And then depending on what you do, I'll decide.
I'll do a big, tall, long jump away.
Oh, so are you gonna try and like
A triple
clear?
jump just like away from the hand.
Okay.
Or like
Okay.
as the hand grabs me.
I'm going to say that is like. I think it's either a save the princess or break through bricks, maybe. Baron, thoughts? Is there a? Oh wait.
So-
Doesn't he just have like a parkour
Right.
thing?
So the way
But-
triple jump is worded is it gives you a bonus to prowess based rolls when you're doing parkour as part of them. But there's not a good this is a flaw in the system. I should probably change this. There's not a good just like you can't roll for parkour. So I kind of
we'll call Stomp the Goombas like parkour then.
Okay, yeah, that seems appropriate.
So roll a Stomp the Goombas for me.
With an additional +1 from
Yeah.
triple jump.
6. It hits.
6 total.
Yeah.
As you
+2.
as you like jump off and have you healed yet?
Nope.
Okay. As you jump off, pulling the dry bone's arm off, as it was actually tangled in roots, it wouldn't have hurt you.
Yeah.
You leap forward, you almost land back on the path, and you can see light at the end of this pathway, but instead you land like directly on a patch of like these purple and green mushrooms, and as like you're like, oh, safe landing, and you squeeze one, they go, and you just start floating back. Okay. We'll head to Mario now.
Yeah, I like the idea that he bubbles over to Mario.
Yeah. So, but this all happened, like, these are all technically happening.
Yeah.
So, Mario, you encounter, like, what is clearly a parkour course on a bunch of jumping mushrooms.
Okay. So I just keep, I'll just do parkour.
Okay. So, that is a
I think it's-
Stomp the Goombas, and you get a +1.
I think it's triple jump.
But triple
yeah,
jump
triple
is
jump.
just a bonus to
Yeah.
Stomp the
Triple
Goombas.
jump gives you a +1 on prowess rolls when you're doing like cool parkour during them. And we
Yeah.
decided that the best move for doing parkour is just stumps and doodles.
Yeah.
So you roll 2d6 plus your prowess +1.
Okay.
Describe some cool
8
moves.
Yeah.
with the +1.
Yes.
Okay. So as you're like heading up, how are you jumping up these mushrooms? And again, it's one of those things where it's like ever scrawling. You have to do some wall jumps.
Yeah. So like wall jumps, maybe do the sprint jump, and also do triple jump too.
Okay. So one of the things you didn't think about, which is a weird tidbit of lore or mechanics, I guess you could call it, that I know. Dr. Mario's jump is worse than standard Mario.
Oh, that's true.
And as you're like almost at the top, you wall jump. You're dodging like a random spike that is just like floating in the middle of this mushroom forest. And as you wall jump back over it, you just like catch your ankle right as you get to the top, and you shrink down to your middle Mario. You lose a health as you parkour up. And as you get to the top, your brother floats along beside you and just.
Oh, it's
Am I still small?
No, you go back to medium.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So you're down to 8 lives as well.
Yep.
Okay.
You go back to
And then for the middle path, Toad, as you're walking through, yeah, it's really nice.
Cool.
And as you take a nice stroll, you see that like 2 paths kind of curve in, and you see Mario and Luigi at like the end of the left path. And directly before all of you is like this raised pedestal with like a very distinctly shining mushroom on top of it.
Wow. We found it.
And as almost with perfect timing, coming out with hammer in hand, just like tapping it on his other palm, a hammer bro appeared. Ah, you got it right as I did to get the mushroom of destiny.
Hey, go away. Please?
Roll Mario time?
Get high.
14.
Huh?
14.
Jesus.
Oh, are we not supposed to fight or something?
Holy shit, this never works. No, we're not supposed to fight.
Oh. I'm sorry about that. I'll just take the mushroom and go then.
Oh, no. You have to leave that here.
Oh, I have to leave it?
Yeah.
No one tells me anything.
I feel it, right? It's,
Well,
I'm nervously sweating.
roll another Mario.
Sure. This time I'm going to do pizzazz.
Why does this?
Which is +0.
Why does this remind me of like the Adventure Time episode where Finn goes into that
With the skeletons?
no, it's the
Two
ruby.
splits. Oh, no.
Hey,
No,
you know, you're a real one. You know that? And he'll hand you his hammer as a power-up. And he just walks off screen.
Okay, so
that
is a real power-up.
You just fully skipped a mini-boss.
Yeah.
Hey, Mario?
As he literally, you can hear him being like, I'm telling my fucking union rep, this is bullshit.
Hey, Mario.
We don't negotiate with unions.
Did you see that? What just occurred?
I guess.
No, I wasn't
with
paying
you is-
attention.
Huh?
I wasn't paying attention.
I think traveling with you is rubbing off on me. Wow. This is awesome.
I mean, what are your adventures are like?
Well, usually I fly around in my spaceship with the Toad Brigade, and we hover in space next to interesting things.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not really
Just
used
next
to all
to
that
them.
much action, honestly.
Didn't like a bird, the giant bird, like kidnapped you or something?
Well, things haven't been going so great with Toadad. I'm really, yeah, those were the days.
Lore, I don't know.
Lord.
Anyway.
What?
I don't know.
Did Toad fuck a bird?
What? No.
That's what it sounds like.
In his game, there, in Captain Toad's game, Toadette is also a playable character, and the final boss in those games is a big bird.
Oh! Got it, okay.
Anyway.
I'm gonna have to try this politeness thing a little more.
Yes. You do
All the
really.
characters above us.
I know.
You can do
It was
it.
supposed to work. I was so prepared for a setup of like, this never fucking works. Fuck you, we're fighting now. And then I rolled really high twice. So
I just as a question, Aaron, I don't know if there are generally like degrees of success because it's like a 10 it succeeds, but like a 14 is like notably better.
yeah, I typically no. For Mom, the space game that I wrote in the system, I actually did write a like unlockable 12+ tier of success. But in standard PTBA, that is not a thing. But you're totally free to like run the game that way.
I mean, I think that's funnier, honestly.
Sure.
He did roll, what is it, equivalent to a nat 20.
Right, twice.
Yeah. Well,
Once, and then he
Succeeded.
And then rolled like a 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I guess we go back.
I'm gonna go
But
grab
yeah,
the
this-
mushroom first.
Oh, right.
While they're all being mushy gushy and I've learned so much from you. I'm gonna go grab the mushroom.
Yeah.
I learned something today.
Yeah, as you walk up, there is like this golden shining mushroom sitting on the platform.
A golden mushroom.
Yeah.
Does it give him several speed boosts for like 10 seconds?
if he uses
Do you consume it?
Can I take just a single bite of it? I'm gonna just try to break a little piece off.
Sure. Is it a power?
No.
Okay, that seems appropriate.
Just take a little piece off and just nibble on a little piece.
Yeah, as you nibble on it, you're like, "This is a pretty good mushroom." You don't feel any effects though, especially not when you had meth before.
That is fair. Okay, I will walk down back.
That's fair.
Compared to meth, it's not really hitting.
That's the problem with meth.
It really ruins all of your other drugs. Everything. Okay. Which path do you head back down?
Well, I already explored the dark path, so I'm good. to go to
Okay,
the path.
Luigi, what happened? Why did you what happened?
So I finished it, and I was just bored. And so I came back down the bouncy one.
I saw you in a bubble, noting to me.
I just thought it'd be faster.
I love the idea, actually, that the revival for everyone else looks like a bubble, but for our friend Shy Guy here, it's probably like some horrific display of like them crawling out of the ground and their skin like growing in.
The skin grows in, and then the cloth just consumes it.
And then there's still a corpse of Luigi over here. Okay. Yeah, without issue, you go down the clear, open, and safe path. And you get back to the Toad Village.
And he's like, "Oh, adventurers, were you able to get the Mushroom of Destiny?"
Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, this one's bad. Just throw it in the trash.
Okay, well, that's all that I needed.
I previously mentioned a 2 out of 3. However, I've had some recent experiences, so we're gonna try something here.
Toad stomps over in his full Hammer Bro getup, by the way.
Oh, you ate it?
It's a power.
Wait,
Wasn't that the intent?
I was handing it to you for use in the future. You don't have to use it right now.
I'm using it. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll have a power. It's whatever. Pat on the like squishy head.
Yeah. He squishes down a little.
What? I trust you, you piece of shit.
Thank you. I trust you too.
This one doesn't feel as good.
Actually, you probably would have gone,
Someone took a bite out of it. This one's shit. And just spiked it into the trash.
okay. He will lead you into his house. And in there,
laundry.
You will pass the laundry room, which is all of it's fucked up again. It looks like someone walked in, grabbed the laundry basket, and just flipped it upside down, and then like kicked everything over. And it'll lead you through a door, and in that door is just like it's again. If you imagine like Toad House is this big, right?
Yeah.
So he leads you in, and in this open room, it's like a room that if this is the house, this is the room he leads you into.
Yeah.
Massive. It doesn't make any sense. And then in the center of the room is just a warp pipe.
He went through there.
Why didn't we see that before?
You didn't look.
Oh.
Okay. Which I appreciate. You didn't go through my house.
I'm gonna walk into his room.
Hey, get back here! Get back here!
What's in his room?
Mushroom themed paraphernalia.
Ooh.
His laptop's
Paraphernalia.
His laptop's open, and it's a bunch of oyster shell mushrooms growing on a log. He's like, hey, you're not supposed to see that! He like slams the laptop. Everyone knows oyster shell mushrooms are the sluts of mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
Well, at least none of them had peach on it, so that's good.
I'm gonna climb into the work pipe.
All of you,
During the scene transition, it back to Bowser. You see Bowser, who has clearly been losing negotiations now with the laundry folder hater bot 5000. He is now yelling at a Koopa to go to that Toad's house and fuck up his laundry again. The Koopa gets to the Toad's house, and you see the Toad kicking over the basket, and the Koopa just goes, "My job here is done. Union rep will be happy," and then leaves, and then kind of scene transitions.
Scene transitions into a different scene of a hammer bro walking up to like a standard like office building, and he gets in and he clocks in and he sits down and he's like, and like another hammer bro who's like slightly larger walks over and he's like, "Where's the mushroom?" "What? I didn't have to get it." "Yes, you did." "No, the fucking Toad said I didn't need to bring it." and you see him go, "A Toad told you that. You trusted a Toad." And he's like, "I gave him my hammer."
Now I'm just a bro.
And then it turns. Okay, so that's what everyone except for Shy Guy sees.
Yeah, question, was I just in a long free fall?
Yes.
Okay.
It felt endless. Like as you watch everyone like stand up on the pipe, and they are literally standing over a hole, just floating there, and they slowly like boop, 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 as they into it, and so you're like, oh, there's like a platform there, and as you like walk, like you go to put your first foot on it, and you just fall, and you're literally like ass over head over ass, just going like. And it's like that scene from Thor: Love and Thunder with Loki, where he's like, "I was in there for 30 minutes." It is a long fall.
What a traumatic experience this has been.
And everyone else is catatonic.
Yeah. No, you don't see. It's pitch black. Literal infinite darkness.
I was just imagining that we're not even. It's like the falling does not phase us at all. Like we're not even flapping around. We're just like standing still the entire time.
Yeah.
Well, for you, it's an instant.
Yeah.
But also, even
You were
if
busy watching what Bowser was doing.
even if it weren't, if Mario like jumps off a cliff, he just falls and lands. We're immune to fall damage. Anyway.
So, eventually, for all of you,
Yeah.
you find yourself one by one, whoop, 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 out of a warp pipe. You're in a small, dark room. The only thing in it is a single torch and a stone doorway with a closed door. Shy Guy, you eventually, like, as you are falling down, you, in an instant, feel gravity switch around as you are ejected from the pipe, and you land on, like, a sandy ground. Okay? Yeah, the door will slide open, and what you find before
I push on it.
The door will slide open. See, that's the thing. You do push on it, and it doesn't work, and one of them walks up to it, and it just moves on its own as you click the A button.
Bullshit.
What is Ralph trying to do to get out of here?
He's going to do the most logical thing you can think of. Seen it in countless movies.
Yeah.
I'm going to very carefully walk over all the bones to the wall and just observe all the stones.
Okay.
And poke the weirdest looking one.
Yeah. I would
Open
say
the
that's...
trap door.
Right.
8.
Huh? 8?
No, just 6.
6. Okay, so that you try and push through the wall, and then I believe you can roll again if you would like. Like, you can try and you can re-roll. But if you fail, then Bowser will notice you.
Yeah. I'll go for a higher roll.
Yeah. Yeah, did this.
I got a 3.
Oh no!
So what were... Because I'm trying to figure out, like, what stat did you roll with the first time?
None. There are no stats on this.
Okay, yeah. So sorry, I might have. Phrased
So that you make a check, like hee, or I would say that was break the brick. So what's your might?
Might.
So hoo
plus
though is
1.
your cookie, isn't it?
Okay, so what did you roll the first time?
The first one would have been a 7.
7, which is a success.
Okay.
So yeah, but something happened. So as you walk up to, like, you've all gone left, you've gotten to another branch, and you're like, oh, I've seen this in countless movies. And as you, like, walk up to the wall and you push on it, you feel it move a little, and you're like, ah, I'm a genius. And you fully push through it, and the wall collapses on you at the same time. Do you know if you were medium or little?
I believe I was back to little.
Little, okay. So as you push through the wall and you are crushed, you feel yourself in this moment just slowly growing colder.
Fast.
And as you, like, you're shaking, like your body is vibrating as you're just shaking. You can feel yourself bleeding out. Your vision is, like, going hazy and white. And then in the next moment, you're just standing there beside everyone. And you can, like, clearly see your corpse under the rubble.
Tony don't see that.
Can someone mark down the life tonals again?
Where it's at.
Yeah, you opened a passage. Good job.
And I'll head through it.
You watch him walk through a puddle of your blood, just leaving bloody little footprints everywhere. The sand is, like, clumping around his feet as they're wet now.
You know what's funny? We are probably the U.S. version. He's the Japanese version.
Oh,
Damn.
Because so in Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, there's like a crime scene, and there's, like, blood stains and a chalk line of a toad.
Yeah.
In the Japanese version, but in the U.S. version, they cut that all down.
Interesting. Okay, so this is not to scale in any way, shape, or form, but it's like, it's a big room.
Yeah.
There is a pedestal thing in the center that is, like, square, and inset on it are these 5, like, rings that go inwards. And then at the very top, towards the door, is, like, an arrow pointing down at the letter at the top of the first one.
Who here has experience with puzzles?
You do.
Oh. I guess I am from a puzzle game. Okay.
I will approach the puzzle.
Okay.
I'll kick it.
You...
This is the first test.
As you kick it, nothing happens.
Alright, I have to engage with this. Fine. You said it's like, do the wheels rotate? Like
Yes.
Okay.
And like you can, as you start moving it, like they move very easily.
Okay.
And each time you move them, it like you feel it click
Yeah.
to the next letter.
There are 5 rings.
5 concentric rings. Yeah.
Are the letters such that I can spell Mario?
Yes.
I do so.
As you turn it and it spells Mario, you God damn it, Aaron. I know. As you do so, the whole room goes boom. As you watch dust fall from the ceiling, you seeing just like pieces of bone rain down. As the door like slowly out of the way, and then the wheel itself mixes itself up again.
Cool. Did you build this place, Mario?
No.
Oh. Okay. You must have a big fan then in the pyramid building. Industry?
I said community.
Alright,
The pyramid building fandom.
but as you exit it, you are in the middle of a vast desert. The sun directly above you beaming down, this huge pyramid behind you as you look back. And just off, over a sand dune, you can see a pack of 5 Koopas with spears, like leading a pack of penguins that are all like chained up together.
Why did you look at me?
I don't know. I was just like,
Why did I bring penguins to a desert? Some plan. Working on that.
someone.
Whenever you guys are done with this transition or with this scene, I'll transition over and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
So they're Koopas trying to take a penguin's.
There are Koopas leading penguins.
Okay.
Leading the penguins.
Is there one like behind them?
It's like one in front, one in the back, and then 2 on one side, 1 on the other. Like they're fully flanked, and there are like 6 or 8 penguins.
How does Shy Guy feel about seeing the penguins? People from his
He's
home
not
area.
concerned. It's fucking hot out here. He's
But they're from
basically
your home.
Shy Guy
He's
lives
just a
in
dude.
ice area.
He's just a dude.
Oh, you're just a dude.
I'm just a dude.
It's just
How
a
do the
dude.
penguins feel seeing a Shy Guy?
No one's noticed him. Everyone yet.
He's just a shy guy.
Okay. What I'm gonna try to do,
Just a cool guy.
I'm gonna jump on one of the Koopa behind them, and I'm gonna kick the shell at the penguins.
Okay. At the penguins?
So at the penguins, so I can get to the Koopa.
So you're gonna kill the penguins?
I mean, do they actually get killed?
I don't know.
If they're,
One way to find out.
I mean, the penguins are not enemies.
But you were saying you were throwing a Koopa shell at the people in chains.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't see the problem.
Roll.
They die, that's their business.
Roll Stomp the Goomba.
They got multiple lives, so you can do it.
Oh,
I don't think penguins can die. I think they just spin for a bit and then they're fine.
Yeah, that's right. When Mario hits them, they actually spin. That is a 4.
Okay. Your plan probably would have worked perfectly. As you run up though, and you kick the Koopa in the back, and so he like swirls into a shell, and you grab it and you just chuck him. It would have worked perfectly. It's a fucking blue shell Koopa though, and so as it goes flying forward, it arcs up and just lands on you and explodes. So you are now reduced, I believe, to small.
Yes.
Okay. Anyone else?
I guess he cut down the spikes.
Is there another Koopa?
Yeah, there are 4 more.
Can I try sucking one up and then shooting it?
100%.
Yeah. Okay.
And I believe your vacuum just gives you a bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do Stomp the Goombas, and then you get a +1.
7.
7 with your +1 and your normal Stomp the Goombas.
That's a +2. Yeah.
So you rolled 5.
That's what I did. Yeah.
Okay, God, you guys Suck at rolling.
We suck.
Yeah.
This is statistically not.
Yeah, it's the same. Oh, but you actually hit though, so that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. It's only on a miss you take damage from stomping Goombas, right?
Oh, on a hit, this isn't a you get punished for getting 7 to 9. Right.
No, that's the boss move is like that.
Right. Okay. That I get those mixed up. Right. He missed, so he still defeated one, but he took damage. You hit. You suck it up with your vacuum and you fire it off, and it absolutely so it's like you go on the side that had 2 of them, and so you like stick up the ass of one, and you're like, oh no! And you just fire the shell out, and it takes out the other one. So there are 2 left.
So there's 2 left.
Yes.
Seeing how traumatizing dying was, I'm going to try to avoid confrontation. So I would just walk up in front of. Hello, gentlemen. Like my hat?
Roll that. 3. One of them will go, yeah, can I have it? And he'll just like go to pull the hat off of you. And in some ensuing actually this is even funnier. So all of you see Shy Guy walk up and just like punch a Goomba or a Koopa, and he just goes into a shell. What happened to you is you walk up, you're like my hat? And he's like, yeah, I want it. And he goes to pull it off, and as he does, he lifts it up, and the inside of the cap just grows a bunch of teeth and like wraps around and starts eating him. And then it like slowly like slinks its way back up your body and back onto your head.
It's a mimic.
But in that, and as it gets to your top, though, it like squeezes in, and you take a damage, reducing you to small. As you save them, as you defeat the last Koopa, all of the penguins go, oh my God, you saved us, you saved us. We were kidnapped from our homes and brought to this unbearably hot place.
Oh, you're telling me.
We can lead you to the warp portal. Will you take us home?
Okay. Oh, see, I like you guys. You make reasonable requests. I can tell you're not fucking with me, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Let's go.
As you all walk up and approach this warp pipe, and Mario, you get up first. As you stand on it and begin to sink down, you look down and you just see teeth raise up and snap onto you. So you take 1 damage.
Actually, that kills me.
Oh. You pop into a bubble, then float down beside everyone else. Shy Guy, you watch as Mario is bitten in half, and just like as blood rains out, like the top half of his corpse just like flops onto the ground beside you. As you all watch a giant piranha plant, a red piranha plant, like raise out of the pipe, and begin to like flippy around.
Do a bro attack.
Huh?
I said, do a bro attack.
Yeah,
Wait, do we have those?
Mario has a team up move, yeah.
Yo, we should team up and do a move.
Okay, I have an idea.
Okay, what's your idea?
Well, so you should be the one leading this, because this is your, like, it's on your initiative, if that makes sense.
But I don't have the ability yet. But I can.
Oh,
I mean, initiative is fake here. Like they can just do a thing immediately
Right.
after.
That's
Mario
fair,
did
that's
it. So yeah.
Do you want me to shoot you out of my vacuum? And then you do like this little spin move and Smash Brothers where he goes.
We can do that, but I also had the idea. So in Bowser Inside Story, there's an ability where Mario takes out like a box of treats. You eat all the treats, get fat, and then Mario grabs it and
Yo, let's do that. That's sick.
What was this?
Bowser Inside Story.
In the middle of this combat, you watch as like Mario reaches into his pocket and pulls out a bunch of like Scooby snacks, and you watch as like Luigi just absolutely gorges himself on those. And then
Luigi?
Okay, so the way this team up thing works, if I'm understanding it, so
basically, Seth rolls to save the princess, and Shane rolls with whatever stat makes the most sense based off of what he's doing.
and you use the higher of the two rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you roll fight the boss,
Okay.
and Seth, you roll save the princess with heroism.
Since I'm flipping as a fat guy, can I add my flip round? Okay. Oh boy, that's a 5. Oh wait, no, sorry, 6. But still, never mind.
That is a 13.
Oh, okay.
But also, don't we get a -2 because the
You do, so, but 11's still fine.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
11's still fine. Yeah, as you watch as this like disgustingly engorged Luigi, shy guy. As you watch as a fat Luigi is picked up and yeeted, it hits the piranha plant, whose that first cut finally works its way through. It just like falls back into the sand. And from it, each of you can pick a power-up or a one-up.
Yay! 2 power-ups we get out of a giant flaming piranha plant being a giant mushroom and a fire flower makes perfect sense.
Yeah, that
I
kind of
like
lined up. And then Cody pulls out a gun.
Considering.
I almost used the word mundane to describe the type of objects you could get. Mundane meaning like not Mario magic or whatever. And I was like, the word mundane is so boring. I wanted people to grab a bazooka or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Take a grenade launcher.
Yeah.
Wow.
You all watch as like, you know, he gets this huge mushroom that he can put away. You get a fire flower that you eat. You all watch as he picks up like a green and white spotted mushroom, I think, or the one up. And then he reaches down and just pulls out this black cylinder.
Good job, everybody. That went great. What the fuck is that?
It sounds like something that Snake has.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you're not in Smash.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Wait, no, Toad is in Smash.
No. I was about to say, I signed up to be that guy that Peach holds, but I didn't make it. She didn't want to carry the backpack, which is fair.
Yeah, unlucky for you, he gets stored under her dress.
No, lucky for you.
So,
He
sorry,
didn't get
just to revisit.
He didn't get picked though, unlucky.
Yeah, no, I didn't make the cut. The black cylinder does what now?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
You'll see later.
Okay.
It'll save thousands of people.
Your Snake is very dangerous with those stuff. I would just tell you that.
How exciting and ominous. Hey, penguins!
Yes!
We've got some words.
We'll be right down there. Walla, 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 walla. And then they'll like slide down towards you.
Is there a reason you didn't follow us into this little depression here?
We have short legs.
Huh. Okay.
Wait a minute.
No problems.
He's got no legs.
Right. That's worse.
Yeah.
That means that he catch up to you guys. This makes no sense.
Don't think about it too much.
I'm strong.
Yes.
I think we should let the penguin get in the word pipe first.
Oh, sure, no problem. And they'll like waddle, they like waddle up to it, and then they just like whoop onto top of it.
Okay, you know what? I'm reframing my understanding of things here. It's not that these guys are like really cool. It's that specific toad fucking sucked. I'm gonna go visit that guy after we're done.
Captain Toad, the hidden.
As they all sink into.
No, I've got other members of the brigade.
No, Captain Toad, ex-Hitman.
As they all sink into the warp pipe, you all are free to follow behind.
Guys, I don't want to do this again. It's not fun.
What's wrong?
It's not fun.
Who would go in first? Would it be Mario?
Yeah.
So it'll probably be Mario and then Luigi. And so this is a conversation you're having, right? This is a conversation you two are having, like as you're getting up to the top. So as you like get up to the top and like he's like, oh, it's so funny. You're like, what are you talking about? And you sink into it. Yeah. You're sitting there alone in this desert, and for that moment you have like this salient thought of like, I can just leave. And as you have that thought, a black hand reaches out of the pipe, grabs you, and just drags you into it.
So he basically a wall master came from Hyrule, somehow transported to the Mushroom Kingdom just to get him.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was summoned by your Link power up.
So as you're falling down this pipe, it'll do the spin transition, and you'll find that first toad like walking into his house. He walks over to the trash can and he'll pick the mushroom out of the trash can and go, fucking suckers. And he'll like walk into his kitchen. He'll make a nice soup with it. But then he walks in after he's like done eating. He walks into his laundry room. And he's like, what happened here? The countless that will die. And it'll transition away.
It'll transition to Bowser, who is talking to one of his scientist Koopas with the kind of crazy hair and circly glasses.
Isn't that just one guy?
Yeah. And so how is the research on the penguins going?
Well, Bowser, we've discovered that penguins are functionally immortal, so we've been trying to test how immortal they are. If it's just in the cold or if it's in the sun. If we stab them, what happens? They really just spin and then stand back up.
Okay, now how do we harness this power?
Perpetual motion. Okay.
Nice.
You all exit a much smaller warp pipe, but find yourselves on the center of a frozen lake, on which there are hundreds of Bob-ombs just walking around and sliding over, and the penguins will go, well, thanks guys, and they'll just like dive in as they like perfectly skate through this place, heading towards a clear village in the distance.
How close are they together?
The Bob-ombs?
Yeah.
They're not hitting each other, but they're just kind of like sliding about on this ice sheet.
But like they're sliding pretty close together.
Some do, yeah.
Boom! Boom! Chain reaction.
You all... I like that. You all watch as Shy Guy pulls out this weird tube, and it makes a clicking noise, and then it goes... And you watch as, like, a little black ball goes flying off in the distance, and as it lands, fireworks, fireworks, fireworks. Everything is covered in fireworks.
I start having Vietnam flashbacks.
You see a standard explosion as the Bob-ombs set each other off. What no one else has ever known, though, is like their flesh on the inside.
Oh God! Oh no!
What have I done? As it's just a cascading explosion of blood and viscera. You are all covered in confetti from these fireworks.
Luigi, look at that one!
Whoa!
You watch as they're pointing at like the pieces of these Bob-ombs raining down from the sky.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of when Aaron did that Adventure Time campaign, and you play as that character that
wanted to kill himself.
Yeah, wanted to kill himself, but he always would. It would be the opposite of what he says.
Yeah.
It's like, I hate all of you. It's like, aw, come here.
And no one could hear his cries of pain.
Yeah.
What would you do during this party, Toad?
So I was going to ask, I'm out of hold now, so I can't do any more backpack routing this session.
Okay.
One of the things I could do with that was summon the other members of my brigade. Because we're at a party, and I'm not, like, using it for any mechanical benefit,
yeah.
Can I bring in the other three toads?
Yeah.
I summon our spaceship and they fly.
Yeah, so all of you see the spaceship, like, appear, and they, like, beam down these toads. You watch as everyone's looking up from the ground, these little white tendrils pop up, and from it, three little toads, like... Hey, Toad!
Hey, guys! I've been going on a crazy adventure today.
Oh? Tell us about it.
Look, it's Mario.
Mario!
I say as he possesses a polar bear.
Trust me, that's him.
And I
You watch as Mario pulls off his hat, and from it like his whole scalp comes with it. And as he does so, he like throws it onto this polar bear, and then his body just collapses to the ground.
I'm gonna go try to find a drink. It's been a long day.
they have ice water.
They do have ice water.
I will take an ice water.
But it's very cold.
Perfect.
Do anything else, Shy Guy?
Nope, I'm hiding in the corner with
So
my ice water.
as you're all enjoying this party, you all abruptly hear like a ah and like a stereotypical shattering of a dish. And as you turn to see it, there are like from Luigi's mansion, 4 ghosts have like floated down. There's a red one and a blue one and a green one and a yellow one, let's call it. And they like float down and they're like, whoa! And they're looking to disrupt this merriment that is abound.
Oh, my hat goes on backwards.
Oh boy.
For you, Shy Guy, for everyone, like, do you know what the ghosts from Luigi's Mansion would look like?
Yeah.
Right. That's what it looks like to everyone else. For you, they are like horrid visages. They are like corpses rotting and falling apart, skin drooping. Like one has like an eyeball literally just hanging out of its face.
This
Fleshy.
is God's judgment on you for hating your kids. That is what that. Yeah, remember Ralph like says like I
wanted
don't
to get away from his kids for a little bit.
For a little while.
and then he saw the pipe.
Hey,
He's like can't
he'll
get
get
no
a real
worse.
appreciation for his kids
Oh,
after
yeah.
this adventure.
Can't get a lot worse, and then it did. Okay.
So he speeds past you. What would someone else like to do?
So if we made a full lap,
Yeah, we're on lap 2.
Yeah, it's funny. You all like could have just been to the house by now, but you chose to go off on this off-road path.
I'm gonna grab another item.
Okay.
Just,
So we're literally going in a loop.
Right.
Okay. I have an idea, but I'll let him resolve first.
3. 3 is a mushroom as well, I think.
Yeah.
So what you can boost forward. You're like beside this. Actually, that would have gotten you in second. So you're beside Luigi, who's like, oh, I'm gonna get him.
for the sake of not winning or Bowser losing, I'm gonna wait until there's like a straightaway. I'm gonna stop and turn the bike around
I was about to do the same thing.
and just sit there and wait for Bowser.
Sure, no problem. Okay, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, so having thought of this idea and being like, wait a second, and then I see you also doing that, I like pull my bike up alongside you, and I'm like,
Hey, hold on a second. Let me see if I can find a good spot for this.
and I'd like to pan the camera to find a blind corner.
Sure, 100%.
Okay. As my out of the bike. Finally, a 9. What does that do on a 9? On a hit, the GM tells you about something you couldn't have seen otherwise. However, on a 7 to 9, you always discover something bad or dangerous.
This power seems awful for you, Aaron.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay. Yeah, you find like a blind corner you definitely could sit in.
Cool.
Okay.
I go there and I gesture Shy Guy to follow me.
Okay. As you are all sitting in the corner, you're still racing. you like look back and it's like
just-
no one's behind you.
It's just him and the Mario Brothers now. Actually,
Right.
That's perfect.
Yeah, and as you
From
turn
behind.
a corner,
From behind.
like you're
Not that
drifting
bullshit.
around like a tight corner turn, and there are just 2 stopped cars directly in front of you.
Yeah, I'm just holding the banana, getting around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you'll like he plows into both of you. What happens in that instance?
I wait until I
Just
can
kinda
see him.
bounce around.
Yeah.
I use the bottle of nitrous I got. Hit the button. I mean, just missile straight into him.
I also drive out behind him, but I'm like, oh, he must have had a power up.
Roll a might check for me.
9.
9.
So you missile into me?
Yes.
You hit the banana that I'm holding behind me.
I'm running straight into the front of you.
Yeah, they waited for you to come around.
Oh, I thought I was plowing. Okay, I'll spin out.
Yeah, so like he spins out, drops 25 more coins. You would drop coins if you had coins to drop, but you don't.
You still
so
have a
it's,
banana.
it's a net positive.
I'm still holding a banana.
Right, and so in that moment you let go of the banana, and they're both just like perpetually spinning. You've gotten stuck in kind of a glitch where it's like you both hit the banana, and so you're just kind of stuck there as Bowser keeps going. Okay, so in this, I will have both of you roll a d20. And that will, because you've effectively countered each other, this is going to just be luck. And don't...
Sorry.
What?
What'd you get?
3.
Mario, and maybe it's you just wanting your little brother to win something for once. But as you're approaching the finish line, you both seem to cross at the exact same time. And as the winner thing pops up, it's Luigi.
and we're all standing on a 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
and you're yeah.
But also, the race hasn't ended yet because it only ends early when there's one person who hasn't
That's
crossed
true.
the finish line yet, and 2 of us are stuck in a glitch.
We're still standing there. We're just waiting.
It loops until the console crashes, which
Yeah.
is nightmarish for you.
Kick its butt.
So
Ooh, he said but. I'm gonna tell Mom.
Who just said fucking? We're not allowed to say fucking in this fucking house. And that's fucking bad.
Aaron!
Aaron!
And oh my god, as she was saying we're not allowed to say fuck in this fucking house, I was like,
You actually thought she was that?
I was like, I'm not quite prepared to accept that this is a joke yet. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm scared.
And you are all able to, without issue, enter the warp pipe. This fall feels much longer than the last.
Oh no! Big meta fall.
Like been in for a month.
Yeah, at least.